I would love to send you my most sincere thank you for joining our webinar today with Educational Center Associations about studying in Czech Republic. And our speaker today will be Ms. Radim, Director of Educational Center Association. And I'm Jones, Marketing Specialist from Net24.
Hello everyone, my name is Radim. I'm from Prague, from Czech Republic. It's the introduction of our language school, Education Center Association. I founded this language school 12 years ago. I'm a former high school teacher, and I saw 12 years ago instant flooding of international students coming to get degree to Czech Republic. And I decided to set up this language school. First year of our operation, we had only 6 students. Right now, we belong to best and biggest language school based in Czech Republic. We operate in Prague, capital of Czech Republic. We have also a branch in a town called Ústí, which is located 70 kilometers north from Prague on the borders with Germany. And we also 1 year ago opened our branch in Bratislava, capital of Slovakia. We have 4 or 5 main programs. The biggest and most interesting program is Foundation program with future entering of state universities where you can get education for free. And the second program are different kinds of summer, winter, fall schools. So we are organizing this for teenagers as an advertisement that they will come back to study at the Czech universities. We have summer school in Prague. We have summer school also in Antalya, Turkey, where we opened our own summer camp also a year ago. And we have opened our winter school of English in Dubai. So we are operating through our representative and agencies, and it's important for us to have strong relations with them. So this is kind of introduction of our language school. During those years, we became official branch of one of the state university called University Purkyně, and during this presentation, I'm gonna explain you actually how the system of education works in Czech Republic, because even though you have, I suppose, experience with other European countries, the system of operation is different than, for example, from countries like Poland or Hungary. I'm the director. Here are my contacts, and also you're gonna work with my sales and marketing manager, Anastasia Garayeva. Maybe she will join us a little bit later. She faced some technical problems. So one of the most important slides in my presentation is this slide where I'm trying to explain you how it works regarding students in Czech Republic. So historically, it developed in such a way where all intakes of foreign students are going through language schools. So you can basically study in Czech Republic in our language, Czech language, for free. So we as a language schools are offering your students 1 year lasting foundation program where you can get Czech and your important subjects taught in Czech language, or you can study in English. So you can also get preparation English courses, or language school can work with you as a kind of information hub, and we are able to help you with direct university placement. Because our universities, it doesn't matter if we are talking about state universities or private universities, they are not used to work with someone abroad. They are kind of scared and they are not used to, right? So if you have student with, for example, great English who would like to study in the future Czech medical school at Charles University, it will be easier to contact us and deal with university through us, right? So please do everything through language schools. We are not the only one language school in the market, but I believe that we are the best with the best approach to our cooperation agencies. And so once again, as a teacher, I'd like to repeat main sales points. You can study in Czech language for free, bachelor's, master degrees, doesn't matter. If you would choose to study in English in state universities, tuition fee per 1 year is approximately 4,000 euro per year. Subjects like economics, IT, architecture will cost around 4,000 euros. The most expensive is medicine, medical school. It's 13,000 euros at the Charles University. Or you can study in private universities. In Czech will be approximately 3,000 euros per year. In English, 4,000 euros per year. About Czech Republic and geographic location, we are quite a small country. Actually, we are 1/4 of Poland. We have 10 million people. We have one big town, capital Prague, which is located just in the middle. And life in Prague is absolutely different than in other Czech regions. Prague is the 5th quickest and most developing region within EU borders, right? When you see geographic location, you see that Czech Republic is located almost in the middle of Germany. From Prague, you're gonna be faster in Berlin than, for example, if someone is traveling from South Germany, München to Berlin. So Prague is strategic location. Prague was always international city, and actually nowadays every 5th man living in Prague is actually foreigner, either foreigner student or foreigner businessman or foreigner workers, right? Last 2, 3, 4 years, I'm meeting a lot of young people from west part of Europe, like Italy, Spain, who is living in Prague and working there. Prague is also the biggest UNESCO site in the globe, but please don't see Czech Republic as a country focused only on tourism or beer. We are industrial country. We are a country which developed business last 20 years a lot. 70 years ago, we've been 8th richest country in the globe. Right now, we are on the place 25th, and we are using the advantage that we have our own currency, Czech koruna, which is very stable, and we consider ourselves as the cheapest country in EU. So we are not earning such a big salaries like, for example, Germany, but our cost of living and our expenses are quite low. And for example, last year we invited for visit a delegation of French teachers, and we've been surprised that French teacher lives worse life than, for example, Czech teachers.
Oh, that's surprising.
Yeah,
In a good way.
Yeah, it
Yes.
is. You know, when we are considered, for example, salaries in Czech Republic and Poland, we earn for 1/3 or 40% more, and the prices are the same like Czech and Poland. Basic facts from the student perspective. So we are offering international degrees, right? So a lot of Czech universities has double degrees agreements with other European universities. But even though you will study only in Czech degree, still it's international degree, and you can work with this degree everywhere. Plus, when you are going to Czech Republic, you will apply for Czech annual full student visa, which allows you to actually stay in Czech Republic forever. Because when you will get your degree, you got permission to change your student visa for a work permit. So the crucial thing is to get Czech visa. in the Embassy of Czech Republic abroad, but then you are in Czech Republic and you can prolong your visa, you can change to permanent stay permit, work permit, and then you can get easily Czech citizenship. Czech education is very strong. Some of Czech universities belongs to the best universities ever. So 3 best universities are in first 150 universities in the world. We have more than 60 universities. Out of this number, 24 are state universities. As I said, you can study there for free in Czech, or you can study in English. About low cost, I already told you this information, and very important is that when you are going to study to our high school, our language school, you are allowed to work 20 hours per week. So half day with this kind of visa you can work, and we as a Czechs, we facing lack of labor. Different kind of specialization, and students, even though they don't speak Czech, they can easily find a part-time job as a student. When you are living as a student in Czech Republic, your month budget will be approximately 500 euros. When you're working in stores or in fast food, you will get 5-6 euros per hour netto, right? So you can help yourself very nicely. And nowadays, it's important that Czech Republic belongs to the most safest countries in Europe. So your parents doesn't need to be scared to send you there.
Yeah, so it's a very advantageous time for students now to come to Czech Republic, especially when it's the time when you're lacking in people. In labor.
Definitely. So we are number 1 in Europe with lack of labor, right? So we don't know the questions like, for example, what I'm gonna do after I will get my degree, because usually you're working in some company before you finishing your education, right? And also Prague is headquarters of many European big companies. So international students are very welcome to come and use their language skills. And plus, Czech economy is focused to export its products, right? So we are focusing on export. So we need international people in Czech Republic. So wonderful. Main sales points: education in Czech, absolutely free of cost. You can work during your study legally 20 hours per week, and you can help your budget. You can send application to unlimited number of universities, right? So one application can go, for example, to medical school, second to science subject, third to, I don't know, whatever, journalism. Yes, so you can send unlimited number of application. Plus we feel demographic crisis, so we can almost give you guarantee that your student will be accepted for 100%. You have a guarantee. We have more than 1,000 specialization in more than 60 higher education institutions. As I said in the beginning, our education system is a little bit different from Polish or from German. So we have actually, we as a Czechs, we have high school which lasts 13 years. So we have compulsory education. So we have first grades from 1st to 9. So we finishing 9th grades when we are 15 years old, and then every Czech is changing school and we are getting secondary education. So we are going to get high school degree. So Czechs finishing their high school when they are 18, 19 years old. And then is the time when we are choosing our future university education. It's very interesting. We don't have in Czechs agencies for Czechs because Czech parents are not considering that they will send our kids abroad. Why? If you have 100% guarantee that you can get good education for free. So it means, again, your students are coming either for direct university placement and you can choose almost unlimited number of specialization, or you will go through language course and you can study in Czech or in English. But still, we have 4 rounds of entering exams. First is July. When you are not succeed, you can send application to second round, which is in July, 3rd is in August, and 4th is in September, right? And even after last round of entry exams last year, we were missing still 7,000 students in our university. So we had 7,000 free places. But we have more than 1,000 specialization in more than 60 higher education institutions. As I said in the beginning, our education system is a little bit different from Polish or from German. So we have actually, we as a Czechs, we have high school which lasts 13 years. So we have compulsory education. So we have first grades from 1st to 9th. So we finishing 9th grade when we are 15 years old, and then every Czech is changing school and we are getting secondary education. So we are going to get high school degree. So Czechs finishing their high school when they are 18, 19 years old. And then is the time when we are choosing our future. About universities, I just prepared 2-3 slides. The best universities obviously are in Prague, 4 state universities there, plus another private universities. On the left side, you'll see historic part of Charles University. Charles University is the 4th oldest European university. The history lasting more than 750 years. On the right side, just a little picture of Czech Technical University, which is the best rated university in Czech Republic, belongs to 100 best universities in world. On that slide, you'll see on the left side, Prague School of Economics and Business, called VŠE. Why students can work during their studies? In majority of the subjects, students are allowing to choose their schedule, right? So you can set up the schedule that you can work directly during your studies. So for example, in this university, very easily you can attend classes in the morning, and after lunch break, you can go and you can work for some private business company in the downtown of Prague. So the main thing is that you cannot see Czech Republic as a country where you get your education. You need to see Czech Republic as a country where you will get good education plus good perspective for future development. On the right side, there is a Masaryk University in Brno. So we have 2 big cities, Prague, 1.5 million people, and Brno, 500,000 people. So you can also study in other region of Czech Republic. The advantage to study outside of Prague is the cost of living. So as I said before, per 1 month you need to cover your cost for living, accommodation and food, 500 euros in Prague, and let's say 400 in other cities. So this is a Charles University, 70s faculties, very famous 5 faculties of medical school. Just for your imagination, 70% of graduate students of Prague Charles Medical School are going to work directly to Germany, which is right away 2 hours by car. So Czech students are very welcome on European labor market. So this is Charles University, very famous, not just because of great faculties of medical, but also law school, philosophy, biology, science. So you can choose almost everything. The best technical university is Czech Technical University. They have 8 faculties, and just for your better imagination, only at the faculty of IT and architecture and design, there are more applicants that they can admit, right? So when you would like to study IT, you need to beat just one student more, right? And when you would like to study, let's say at the electrotechnical faculty, they have lack of students. So 8 faculties, and only in 2 of them they have more students that they can allow to come to study. We can also help you to enter Czech private university. We have 2 branches of American universities located in Prague. It's a really international education which you can get there. The cost, the tuition fee at University of New York in Prague is 8,000 euros. And the school, that college is full of expats and international students, so you can study there. And right now I'd like to briefly go through our programs. So look, as I said, we are not the only one on the market when we're talking about languages school, but when I set up our school, I set myself that we will try to be as much open as we can. So in the case that you will cooperate with us, you can get full support, our full support when we are dealing, for example, with Czech embassies, right? So for example, when we're gonna have common student, we can talk as a Czechs to Czech embassy. We can talk to Czech Ministry of Education. So we are open to Czech government. We are open to agencies, and we are open to students and teachers, right? So we are making a lot of live broadcasting. We are making Zoom presentation for the future students, so we can help you to recruit students. And even though they are signing contract with us, we are open during their studies to discuss with them everything. We have our school ombudsman, the guy who is dealing with some problematic stuff. We are organizing even parents meeting. So we are kind of pre-K, because when the student is coming to different country, as you know, the worst is not the learning language, but the worst is go through the process of adaptation. Also, we would be happy to hear from you if you can invite us for any kind of event you organize. Every hour program, short term, long term, doesn't matter, has included a full support, full student support. It learns us the history of our school, learns that we need to support our students. So we have counseling team, we have team of advisors, we have also our own people who are staying at the dormitories. So we are offering 8 possibilities of dormitories and student residence, and everywhere we have our own people, because we understand that we need to be in touch with parents also, and we need to make sure that they will like to be in Czech Republic. Also, we developed website which we called Online Tutor. So in the case that your student will sign the contract with us, even though he will still be in his home country finishing high school education, he will get access to that our website, and we ask our teachers to put to the website some useful stuff, so our student can get already imaginations which are the standard to be accepted to Czech universities. So we put there some presentation, we download there some classes, so you can already get imagination what you will go through when you will come to Czech Republic. As I said, we helping directly student to get a visa, so we helping them to be ready for visa interview. And when they will arrive, we our work starting at the airport. When we are making for them transfer from the airport, we settle them into the dormitory, then showing the city, helping them with recognition of their high school degree, helping them to prolong the visa in the future, helping them with the application to universities, so they will get full support. This is a slide showing how our language school in Prague looks like. So we are located in downtown of Prague, 10 minutes walking from historic parts of Prague, or you can take tram, 5 minutes to downtown. We have a 7th-floor building. You see it here, and from the roof of our school, you'll see all beauties of our capital city. This is the school. Down there on the 1st floor, there is also a grocery store for our students with Czech grocery stuff and also some international, and our student getting 5% discount for everything what they will get there. Classes are not so big because in a language group we have maximum 13 kids, so 12, 13, maximum is actually 15, so it's a comfortable atmosphere. Our teachers usually knows English, but we trying to speak as quick as possible to our students in our Czech language, or in the case that you will take English, no problem. In the morning you have Czech or English, and after lunch break we are teaching the subjects in Czech or in English. So for example, if you would like to study medical school, you need to be ready from biology, chemistry and physics, so you can get it also either in Czech or in English. Also, we have our own student club. We call it OCA club, because this is the nickname in Czech, OCA, Education Center Association. So we organize almost every week some interesting events. We are traveling around Prague, around Czech Republic. We are going abroad also. So we are going with students every year to Paris, Vienna, Dresden, Germany. We are trying to show them how Czech people live. We showing them universities. We organizing some interesting and funny events. Besides Halloween, New Year's Eve, we organizing our own concerts and so on. So school is open from Monday to Sunday. Classes are from Monday to Friday, but almost every week we are trying to do something in the evening for students. Right now, I'd like to talk more about preparation courses, about prices, and how actually we develop them. So look, preparation courses, foundation program, starting in the middle of September, you will get your visa for 1 academic year till next August, and you will get your classes from September till May, because in June you are going to have entering exams. On the left column, you'll see number of academic classes. So during 1 year, you will get from 1,200 up to 1,400 classes. Students are usually scared when they see the number of classes, but it's approximately 32, 35 academic classes. In Czech Republic, we have very few national holidays. So you have only a winter break for 2 weeks about New Year's Eve, and then you have almost always classes. We split the foundation program regarding the subjects which you will get in second half of the day, right? So for example, first foundation program called Preparation for Charles University and the Humanities. So in this course, you will get in the morning 800 classes of Czech language, plus after the lunch break, 2 hours of specialized subjects, either in Czech or in English, right? So those academic foundation programs are taught fully, either in Czech or in English, and plus online tutor. Price, you'll see there is a discount, 5,300 euros. So in this price is included all classes plus counseling program. And important thing is that parents are paying this in 4 installments. So to be registered and to start working on your visa, you need to pay only 500 euros, and the rest you'll pay in 3 other installments. The last installment, last quarter, student is paying in the middle of academic year in December or January. So it's very good for parents that they can split for 4 installments. Second course is admission to economic specialties. Again, you will get 700 academic hours of Czech plus 300 hours of math and basic economy plus 200 hours of English. English we add to every course, even though you would like to study in Czech. I mean, all those kids who has been born in 21st century, they know English, and we would like to keep them English live. Third course is admission to Czech universities. Again, 700 classes of Czech in the morning and 300 classes of math and physics and 200 classes of English, plus possibility to get some classes before they will come to Czech Republic through online tutor. Another admission to art universities and all creative specialties. So starting from design, architecture, finishing, with acting, you can take this kind of course. You will get 600 hours of Czech and then 500 hours of special training with a native speaker to be ready for this kind of exams. So you need to create your own portfolio. You need to get some classes of Czech history, Czech arts and everything. The last course is a course for future students of medical schools. It's the most expensive and biggest number of hours, 800 hours of Czech language and 300 hours of chemistry, physics, and biology. I change slides, so you can also choose just plain 1,000 hours of Czech language, or you can take half of classes in Czech and half of classes in English. It depends on you. You can always change the program, even if you already came to Czech Republic during the fall. Students used to change their mind very often, so you can choose your program. You see one cheap course. It's an annual course, not in Prague, but in Ústí. As I said, this is a town by train, 1 hour from Prague, and the cost of a 1 year of Czech, 720 classes, 20 classes per week, is only 3,400 euros. As I said, we are different from other Czech competition because we are really Czechs. We are a branch of Czech University. You will get annual student visa, and also you can get ready before you actually enter the Czech Republic through our online tutors. We are used to give a grant to our student. Czech universities are not giving full scholarship to the students. When you are getting good grades, you can earn every month, let's say 200-250 euro. So it covers half of your month budget. And we have our own grant system. So in the case that after our language school, you are entering the best Czech universities and you getting there the scholarship for good grades, we also giving you, because we are very thankful that you advertising good our school, so we giving you 100 euros every month during your second year of your study at the university. Hopefully you understand my English. Okay, so that one academic year is really necessary to be adapted for the future study at the Czech University. And believe me, that one preparation academic year is flying like crazy, because you are coming in the middle of September. First month is very let's say very busy. You need to start to learn Czech. All those subjects we adding to language course on the third month of your staying in Czech Republic. So first 2 months you're getting just Czech classes, and then starting from November you're getting your subjects in second half of the day. So the beginning of your life in Czech Republic is very busy, because you need to get your immigration card, you need to get your card for public transfer, you need to get your card to library, you need to know the city, you need to know everyone in the school. So this is what we are actually doing through adaptation process. And from the November, we starting to give you subjects, and plus we starting to with our program of guidance, right? Because the application for the universities must be sent at the end of March, right? At the end of March, you need to know where you're gonna study in the future, and in May, you are passing language exams in our school. We are in touch with our students also in July and August. We are helping them prolong the visa procedure, and prolongation of their visa is going under our control. Some basic things about study life and accommodation. So this picture shows you, like, let's say, medium class of accommodation. So this is a dormitory for 50 students located 20 minutes by public transportation from our school. So it's in downtown of Prague. The cost of such accommodation in our prices will be approximately 280 euros per one person. Usually you living in single or in double room. Usually you have in your room small kitchen. Sometimes, as I said, we are offering 8 different kind of dormitories. Sometimes you have big kitchen in one floor for all students, but usually the kitchen you have always in the room. You'll see another pictures of different kind of accommodation, and you don't need to bring from your whole country anything. So everything in the price is included. Wi-Fi, pillows, everything is there. As I said, we are offering not only Prague, but we have a language branch in capital of Slovakia, Bratislava. There is everything for 1/3 cheaper than in Prague, and we when we are talking about Czech Republic, we have also branch in town Ústí. Ústí is quite small town, 100,000 people plus 8,000 students. And in this slide, you'll see like standard of a Czech student. So there are pictures from University Purkyně. The University Purkyně is located in this town Ústí. And as you see, university is very nice. At the end of language program, all students are receiving our certificate. Here you'll see top specialties at the university. We're gonna be very happy if you will, after the language course, if you will enter this university. But as I said, you are welcome to send application to any other university. So we cooperate with all 67 or how many universities in Czech Republic. This slide shows you what you need to spend either before you come or after you come. So medical insurance in Slovakia, 400 euros, in Czech, 700 euros per year. We are helping our student to get Czech or Slovak medical insurance because it must be done from Czech or Slovak Republic. Cell phone tariff per 1 month is approximately 15 euros. Meals, when you will make your own dinners and own breakfast, and you will spend money just for lunch, you will spend for the food approximately 200 euros per month. So as I said, the budget per 1 month will be approximately 500 euros per student. So those slides were about our school, Czech Republic, and about long-term foundation program, Czech or English. And then just briefly, I'd like to go through our other programs. So we have always also program for students after 9th grade who would like to study at the Czech high school. So the program costs 4,200 euros. And it's good for someone who is independent enough in the age of 15 to live without parents. And why choose this program? Because you're gonna faster get a permanent state permit in the territory of Czech Republic, because you enter Czech Republic earlier than others. We have also a program for doctors. For those who are just finished their medical school at their home country, or for experienced doctors. So you can come as a doctor also with your family to live and work in Czech Republic. The program which I would like to talk to you more, it's our OCA camp summer school. So as I said, we have big summer school and winter school in Prague, and also we opened a year ago summer school in Antalya, Turkey. So let me talk briefly about our summer school. So we organized this summer school already 10 years. Every year we inviting more than 1,000 teenagers. So we don't have age limits, but usually students are coming from 13 years old up to 18 years old. You can come with younger kids, you can come with also adults, because the price is good, reasonable. And besides language classes, you will get full spectrum of different activities. So we put to our OCA camp everything what is interesting on a Czech Republic. You have summer, autumn, winter, and spring intakes. The cost of 2 weeks in Prague, fully included, it's 1,016 euros. 3 weeks in Prague, it's 1,350 euros. You will get approximately 20% out of this. It will be your commission. So I can send you everything described in English after the presentation. You can come with the group. When you will come with a group of 11 people, the group leader will go for free and your commission will raise up. but you can also send individual students. You will get 20 academic classes of Czech, English, or German, so you can choose, and always the teachers are native speakers, right? So we have in our staff German, we have in our staff teachers from UK and from United States. Students are staying in such a dormitory. Dormitory is located 15 minutes by public transportation from downtown of Prague. And in the program, we put everything, right? So we are going outside of Prague by bus, by train, we swimming in the lake, in the river, in aqua park, biggest aqua park in Central Europe. We are showing you Prague like you would be like typical tourists, right? So with all those tours, we are showing you all Czech beauty spots. And as I said, we are going to Vienna, Austria capital, we are going to Dresden, we are going to Paris. So this is summer in Prague. We have our own counseling team. We have counselors, also native speakers, like for example, from New Zealand. And it's really a great program. We have the same quality in Antalya, Turkey. We choose Turkey because great weather, you spending your summer on the beach. We have there also English native speaker teachers, and we have great excursion program there. And why we choose Turkey? Because even though there were COVID, for example, Turkey was open for international students. So this is it, and I'm gonna be ready to answer some of your questions if you have, obviously.
Yes, thank you very much for your presentation. I really like it when you also talked about like how you offer your students, and yes, and who you cooperate with. I think it's a very wonderful market to work with. And now let's see what Q&A we have. So if you have, if agencies, you have any question for Mr. Radim, please write in the Q&A section and we can answer it. Okay, so may I read the question out loud for you? If the questions seem to duplicate what you said, we can pass it, or you can explain to them again. Okay, so how much commission do recruitment agency earn for recruiting students for your university?
Talking about foundation program, the situation is that, for example, from the course, typical course in Prague, which cost 5,300 euros, your commission will be from 800 euros till 1,000 euros per one student. It depends of number of recruit students, right? So starting from 900 up to 1,000 euros per one student. When we're talking about summer courses, so it's for 2 weeks program, which costs 1,000 euro, it's 220 euros up to 250. For 4 weeks in Prague, the program costs you 1,650, and the tuition fee will be it's a tuition fee, and the commission is 370, 400 euros. Hopefully you understand what I'm saying. Sorry for my English.
No, your English is great. No problem. Okay, and the next one is, how much is the application fees for the universities?
Yeah, application fee, right? So one application will cost you approximately 20-25 euros, and usually students are sending 5-6 applications. And as I said, in Czech you study for free, and in English you need to calculate with approximately 4,000.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. So do students require IELTS or any other proficiency English results before they are admitted to take courses in English in Czech?
Yeah, look. When you study in Czech, there are no actually limits. Usually you are coming like with 0 Czech. When you are studying in our school, when you take English classes, first of all, we check your English skills, and then when you are sending application to university, there is no one strict scheme of operation. So one university is organizing its own exams from English. Second university is saying, hey, show me your IELTS certificates or TOEFL certificates. So we can tell you which university needs what, but there is no one scheme of operation.
Yeah, I understand.
Another question, please tell us about admission process, IELTS requirements, visa processing time and expenses. So as I said, if you would like to study in English, there are no strict rules about IELTS and TOEFL. If you think to send students, for example, to IT, we can send you a list of universities, and there is describe everything regarding the entering exams and regarding, for example, English skills. Is it not possible to get direct bachelor's or master programs taught in English? It is possible. It is possible. Yes, many students have already great English, and we can help with this. But in this case, we are offering program which we call direct university placement. It means that we are helping students to proceed entering exams. We are helping students to get the visa, and we are helping students when student is arriving to Czech Republic. So we are helping with process of adaptation. This program costs 1,800 euros. We can also split up to particular services.
Very much for presence, Radim. Like, we really appreciate this.
Yeah.
And after this webinar, we will upload Radim's presentation on our YouTube. It should be within today. So please subscribe to our YouTube and visit Radim's presentation very soon. And after this, I will also send you a mass mailing to send you the link of the YouTube. So don't worry, and you will be all updated.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you for organization. Thank you, all of you that you came, and have a nice rest of the day.